Told you it'd be short. Welcome, everyone, to the finals of the OTAKON Yu-Gi-Oh! Extravaganza hosted by Pro Play Games. And we've had a long 6 rounds of Swiss and 3 rounds of Top Cut Gauge.
Yeah.
And we are finally down to your top 2 deck lists. After a riveting die roll determinative match in a Drytron mirror, we now have 2 decks in our final. Drytron and Adagnister. Who let Adagnister top?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Nobody's siding Gamma Seal today, bro. Nobody needed to.
Yeah.
So that's what's in our finals here. Something different than a Drytron mirror. I'm very excited. We'll kick it over to the gameplay here. We'll tell you who's on board. So, for people that don't know, the finals of the PPG is untimed. Although it hasn't been a problem this entire tournament. I don't think we've run into any time issues. This is untimed, so they're going to play it until we get a victor. We have Timothy Merritt on the left playing Adagnister. We had him on the live stream before, and he won, didn't he?
He did, yes. Yeah, it actually did not look close. You know, Adagnister is a deck that I historically have been like, oh, you know, it's kind of gimmicky. But in practice, Timothy has made it look really good. And he actually went, if not undefeated, I think X1 in Swiss. He's had a heck of a tournament here today. Logan Adams, of course, has had a very good one as well. And Timothy has won the die roll. Very important for this match.
Very, very important to open up with Adagnister. Going to be able to pitch a Veiler with the side of money to grab a Chi-Chi.
All right. So a Chi-Chi, of course, the best starter in the deck. It's Stratos, folks. Adds an Adagnister from your deck to your hand. We're going to go get Picari. In the past, this deck was super dependent on using its normal on Picari because it had no other way to get to the field spell, which is how you spam the board. But now they have this, Dark Infant Adagnister, which on summon searches Ignister Island. And this card, I mean, it reads like a custom. It's just broke.
This card is the bread and butter, yep. As soon as you resolve that island, uncontended, you just feel like you're winning the game, yep.
And there's a lot of good stuff for Picari these days. You know, Idle Reborn is very strong, but the newest addition to the deck is this one, When I First Met You, which allows you to reveal a monster from your extra deck and add the respective Adagnister from your deck to your hand. It's just so very strong. We're going for Wicked here, summoning Doyon using Ignister Island's effect. That's going to trigger Wicked. We'll banish a Cybers from our grave to add Bururu from our deck to our hand. And Bururu is going to be critical for some very silly setups. Now, because we need that main monster zone clear to make full use of Ignister Island, we're now going to go into Splash Mage. With our MMZ freed, we can use Bururu at our earliest convenience. Synchro Summon, yeah, we're using the 4 material of Doyon and keep going.
I meet you. I see you, Timothy. Gonna be using the I meet you. Gonna pull something from deck.
Just reading it real quick. These cards are so cute. All right, so When I First Met You is going to reveal, was that transcode there? Or had to be the Earth one, right? I blinked and missed it. Regardless, we're going to get what appears to be Gachiri to deck. We're going to activate Island here, summon Bururu. Let's go ahead and bin Dan Mari. Dan Mari is a very silly card. It's a negate if you have the Arrival Cybers Adagnister on your side of the field. So a way for you to interact with your opponent without committing anything to the board outside of your big old boy. We're going to go for Wind Pegasus here. That's going to trigger the Doyon. Back comes the Doyon. That's a 1, 2, 3, 4 material. And we can go into
Templar. And this
Dark
is where Templar brings him back. Soul Charge, baby.
So this was kind of a big choke point for the deck previously. Dark Templar is really good. It's Soul Charge, but it absolutely requires you to go to the battle phase. Here's a way to switch that. If a monster is summoned to its zone, it can summon other monsters back from the grave, and you can chain the effect of Dark Templar Adagnister, which moves itself over to clear the zones that it points to. So we're going to use our freebie summon here. Could be Water, could be Gachiri, and we are going to go into what appears to be a 4 or 5 mat Arrival Cybers Adagnister. Yeah, we're doing the format with the Cybers Quantum Dragon setup.
What does that Cybers Quantum do?
It's actually surprisingly strong. This card is super expensive. I was playing it.
No, it's not. It's not.
It's like $7 or $8. And it was previously used in the sort of synchro climbing Auroradon deck when that was just being labbed for the first time. But it is protection for your Arrival Cybers Adagnister. It is... I mean, it's just incredible. And that's the board, you know? You've got the Arrival Cyberstatic Ignister at 4K. Because you control Link Monster, you can't attack the Arrival Cyberstatic Ignister because of Quantum Dragon.
Wow.
Can't be targeted with card effects. And if play passes back to the player who controls the Arrival Cyberstatic Ignister, they're going to pop everything. They're going to destroy everything with Quantum, and they have a negate as well in Danmarian Grave. It's pretty sick.
Sir. Pretty strong board. And I'll also go on record to say, Joseph, you're completely wrong. This card is less than $1.
What? Oh, it used to be expensive. Did it come out in like a Mega Tin or something?
Too, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, still a very formidable
real
board.
money
You're
for
going to
this
see
card.
how the Drytron can navigate it if they can.
Okay, the other interesting thing about this board is because we haven't gone for the blue setup, that's the setup that includes the water at Ignister. We've gone for Gachiri instead, which means the Quantum Dragon, I believe, is going to be unaffected. So we've got pretty much no ability to affect anything. No ability to attack anything but the Quantum. And we're facing down both a negate and a monster that just wins the game on its own in a Towers. It is a very formidable end board, very easy to board against in Kaijus and the like, but if you're not expecting this deck going into the tournament, you might just be caught with your pants down and go into a quick game.
Game 1 is very, very scary here. We're going to see if he can navigate it with an Alpha Thubes.
That's good. Thube and Zeta.
The Thubes is going to resolve.
Oh, on Lettuce, I might be completely wrong about Hiyari lines, yeah. Okay, so there are outs in Drytron. I don't know if Logan's on them. I'll check real quick. Yep, Logan is on Boral Sword, which is a way to deal with this.
To deal with it, yep. Also, I'm pretty sure, can the big Medionis deal with it? Maybe? No? It can't be destroyed by battle, right?
Yeah, but Boral Sword only works if you out the Quantum first. Which is not easy. Okay, we're going to go for Faf.
Gonna go for the negate on the Faf.
And we're going to, banish that Danmari. That's so killer.
That is so hard.
Zeus it. If you think this Faf is going to live past the battle phase, you are out of your mind. All right, looks like we are going to normal summon the Diviner.
Unfortunately, still can't target the big guy, so.
And everything on this board is unaffected.
Yes, sir.
This really is an anime deck. It makes sense that the last antagonist of Reigns was on this because this is crushing. What do you get here even?
I don't even know. I honestly don't know how Logan holds this board.
It's one of those scenarios where like Drytron's really good, the less respect it has to pay to its opponent's board, and this is a board you really have to respect.
Yeah, no, yeah. Unless you have like the actual just like teched ways to out it, it's almost impossible. I feel like it's insurmountable.
It's like even if you can manage a Zeus, you have to do it through Quantum. Even if you can do that, their monsters are unaffected for a short time. Even if you can put up like a must negate, they have Danmarian Grave. And even if you eventually pop something when Pegasus equalizes the board, it's just like, oh, it's so debilitating. You can also get kind of, well, there's the Medionis. You can get kind of cute with access code and set a format as part of its cost to get to 63. But notably, the 6-mat Arrival Cyberstatic Ignister isn't even like the optimal line. Yep. You'd much prefer a 4-mat with Quantum Dragon backup.
All right, Ben 10's coming back. Probably going into Big B.
Oh, geez, this is a struggle board.
Yes, Big B does not like it's going to be doing much there.
Sure.
BB and attack, all right.
Oh, gosh. Are we on Purple Dante?
There's no way.
Is that our out?
There's no way.
Even that doesn't do it. Oh, the infant.
Oh, that's the imperm. Yeah, I would definitely. Ooh. Big infant right there.
Oh, Logan might be
has how
thinking
many
about what
cards
he's
in
doing in game 2. Counting here.
Yep, scooping it up.
And
Let's go
there
to
it
game
is.
2.
Wow, quick game 1 for Timothy.
With the unbreakable board, game 1 going to be able to easily scoop it up.
Okay, so like Towers Turbo before it, you're expected to win game 1 if you're on this deck.
Correct.
Games 2 and 3 are an atrocity. Your opponent's going first for game 2. They're on Drytron, which puts up one of the most unbreakable boards in the game. Sans your own. And game 3, your opponent is going to board into 12 hand traps,
Yep.
and you just got to deal with that.
Do we have the players'
We
decks
do.
on here?
I got them right
Let's
here.
check out those side decks. Let's see if these guys have anything well equipped to be able to deal with their matches. I'm thinking, you've got Logan's in front of you.
Yeah,
Does
Logan's
he
got
have
some
any-
fun stuff.
Does he have any kaiju?
He does not.
Oh, no.
He
we
does
did
not.
see his Aqua Dolphin, though.
We
That
did see the Aqua
did
Dolphin
pretty
in Swiss. That was sick. Would be decent here, but on the play, and you're already favored on the play. For game 3, he's got like a bunch of stuff like Forbidden Droplet, Dark Ruler that are like really good cards, except they don't really line up correctly versus this deck.
Yes.
Yeah, actually, the side deck is almost paying no respect whatsoever to this strategy.
Timothy, on the other hand, he really loves those 2-ofs, dude. He wants to draw the card sometimes, but not all the times. He's got
We
evenly
got that
matched.
remote duel board.
Yeah, he's got evenly matched at 2, Cosmic at 2, Twin Twisters at 2, Dark Roller at 2, Droplet at 2, Rivalry at 3.
That's
Mixing it up
funny.
a bit. And then 2 Lancey to try it up there.
What are you bringing in if you're him? I think certainly the rulers come in.
Yes, 100%.
Droplets
the
are
bullets
good.
and the droplets come in, no question. That might be it. I don't think evenly matched is good enough against this deck to be able to get the job done.
Do you think Lancia, maybe? Probably not, right?
Probably not. I wouldn't
Yeah.
bring in Lancia.
But the Ava.
But who cares? I'm going to just do it on your turn. Funnily enough, no Droll and Lockburn in Timothy's side deck.
Nowhere in
no
the
Cycle
60.
Reader as well. So there's not going to be any, it looks like there might not be any counterplay from Timothy, and he's just going to let Logan run free. But it will be a matter if he has that Droplet or that Dark Roller No More, because that Dark Roller No More will address the board pretty easily. And keep in mind, those are both 2-ofs only. Damn, one of those commenters is very feminine. One of us.
True. All right, let's do a prediction chat. Who's winning this one?
Why do we always do it when the one player already has the upper hand? Like, I feel like
Because then it's
unfair.
funnier. Well, it makes the payout worse. It'd be unfair if it was still 50-50. I still think Drytron is probably favored.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't know.
But
I
I'm
feel
dumb
like
as hell,
I
so.
feel like since Mr. won the die roll, it's going to be super rough. It's going to be very rough. I'm curious to see what chat thinks.
So Logan taking his time.
Gage about to say one of us is banned before he realizes he can't. I can do what I want. See ya, bro.
See you, Megawa.
He was a newbie. He had 3 messages, bro. He doesn't get
Oh no,
the-
I know Megamaw. Megamaw's a Reaper regular, and now will be a regular of nothing.
All right, we are off to the races. Logan pitching a Zeta.
No, unfortunately, Droll is not going to come down here.
Nope. No Droll in that side deck of Timothy's.
Pitching Herald for Zeta. Wow, that's quite good. That's right, Rebecca. Not only can I ban you here, I'm gonna see you in 10.
Oh, is that Rebecca?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. See ya. He has the rock? No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, he does? Oh.
Yeah. You better shut your fucking mouth, buddy.
Yikes.
Shut your mouth.
That's a big yikes for me, bro. That's kind of spooky.
Does the Adagnister player have Water Leviathan? Probably in their bulk. They are not playing in their list.
yeah, that's what
Not really into ritual summoning here. There's only one ritual player at this table. Who won game 1? Shockingly,
Oh,
it was
shocking.
the
I did not update it.
Adagnister player.
Professional streamers, by the way.
Yeah. One of your slaves, you're the pretender. God, every one of these is just going to get stuck in my head.
Oh, is it Foo Fighters or Play?
Yeah. Could we get more singing? Oh, right on time.
No, absolutely not. No, shut your mouth.
What if I say I'm not like the others? What if I say I'm activating Fafnir? We're going for a Medionis here. Back Herald. Wow. On
Is that going to be it? That going to be it?
3. Jeez, that's good.
What am I talking about? That's not the end of the board. Got a gamble in the graveyard. We're gaming.
Oh, that's so good.
Oh, my bad.
This is a good way to, like, if we get... Oh, wow. This is so strange. Okay, and then rocking.
Big rock, yep.
Wow, I wonder why you went for that line.
Yeah, getting rid of the ultimate is led way for, like, the biggest punish of all time there. Just a quick pass.
And then he passed, just an immediate pass. Whoa. What a strange hand from the Drytron player. But sometimes you have hands like that. Normal Picari. Jeez,
one of the
that's
best openers.
miserable.
We'll take it.
Yeah, and you can't really negate Picari these days because they're just going to go into Dark Templar Infant. Using it to get the field spell and then droll. Wow, played around that droll expertly here. So we can't go for the Wicked line here, but we can go for like Splash Mage into Transcode into Access hit for a ton, which is decent, but probably not enough to actually win the game. Please tell me you're on Security Dragon. Very funny. Be very funny. Depending on the amount of monsters we have in hand, we're still fine. That's a great one.
Oh, did you see that?
Yeah,
Logan
like,
said, he said, give me that.
This one.
He said, bring it here.
So each summoning type has an on-attribute Adignister monster. Hiyari is the ritual and water one. And it's notable because it is a free summon. There's 2 Adignisters that are just freebies, and that's one of them. It also does some stuff for the ritual, but, you know, we'll see.
Big splash. Let's go.
Splash here, targeting the Picari. And thinking on this one, he says. This is such a miserable place to deploy a hand trap to because it's the last card in your hand.
It sure is.
But, of course, it doesn't really matter. We've got the entire Drytron line in grave. We just have to draw another Drytron or, like, a ritual.
Nope, allowing it. That Picari is coming back. Going to link those 2 up. What's coming out next? Transcode.
Yep, all right.
Transcode. It looks like he's going for a code talker.
Yeah, we're targeting the Splash Mage here.
He is talking in that Python, bro. What's he saying? He's saying, Joseph, I'm going to win the game.
Says, what is 3 plus 53? Can someone please explain this to me?
Big math.
Yeah, and Logan just thinks, he's like, oh my god, there's no way.
Logan's seen the writing on the wall. Unless he's got that killer out. He was doing some thinking on these splash mages. It's got to be something. If it's a bell, that's a huge bell right there. But I don't think he does he play bell?
Does
not look like he has a ghost bell. Yeah, so I'm curious what he has. Maybe a herald?
Splash Mage back.
Oh, okay, he's bringing it back.
And says, what are we doing next?
This is drip or drown here. He's going to make access code. If he doesn't have a way to address this access code. Oh, wait. Yep. If he doesn't have a way to address the access code, that is 8,000 we're looking at on board.
Ooh, we do.
The Veiler on the...
You have a Veiler.
Yes, on the open game state. Huge.
Yeah. Okay, so we're not dead here.
We're not dead.
Again, 1 card in hand. Not a ton we can accomplish with that.
I don't know the stats on that Nibiru token, actually, which is really... Actually kind of
could
important.
Be too
that thing
big.
Could be Chong'ing. That could be real big. Big 3.
All right, so it looks like it was not enough for the access to get over.
I think it had a lot of attack but no defense. I think it was attributed with a whole bunch of Drytrons.
Set 1 pass. Droll Veiler. There's the handshake. And Timothy Merritt on @Ignister is your Otakon Yu-Gi-Oh! Extravaganza winner. What an unprecedented victory for such a super interesting deck.
@Ignister coming out, dude. That was insane, dude. Had to get Jordan on stream there, too. He was loving it. No, but like @Ignister, man, I didn't think that would win.
No,
with
me
neither. So many Drytron and so many Tri-Brigade in the top 10, I thought
had
for sure.
3 Drytron, 2
Tri-Brigade. Oh, was it 2?
2 or 3. It had Strikers, but wasn't enough.
It wasn't enough.
Could not keep down
Can't
@Ignister.
top the @Ignister.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, might need to pick up those Gamma Seals. They need to put in a little bit of extra work.
Yeah, oh, wow.
Yo, congratulations to Timothy for taking it down, though. We put a small little pull today, 52.
Yeah,
But still,
yeah.
as you guys saw, when the top 8 comes down to it, you play against the big boys. And when you play against the big boys, you got to come ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you all for showing up, all 624 of you. It was great to have you here on this beautiful Saturday to listen to the beautiful songs of the OTAKON singers and jousters. To listen to the thrilling commentary of the pair of us as we talked about which Adignister is the most breedable. If you are interested, Pro Play Games has a YouTube channel at which many of these will be uploaded. It is just Pro Play Games on YouTube.
That's the one.
If you are interested in following this Twitter, there will be more Pro Play Games tournaments in the short term. Unfortunately, there was this global coronavirus pandemic, and they had
Weird.
to stop the tour for a little bit. I mean, it's crazy, right?
Slowly but surely coming back to normal, though.
Yep.
Even though that's debatable
Yeah.
with everything else going on in the world. But
We'll see.
we are having a nice time. I'm glad we got everybody together here to play and
Yeah.
enjoy a good time. If you guys want to follow both myself and MBT more, you guys can follow us on Twitch or Twitter.
Yeah, my Twitter's back, too.
And his Twitter is back. He is no longer banned. Did you get 2FA? Okay, good. So nobody can hack his
Not
account.
making
No,
that
I'm just kidding.
mistake
Yeah, there you go. So if you guys want to follow us, be sure to follow us on Twitch, on Twitter. Let me know on Twitter. Be sure to add both of us, which one of us had the better drip.
Yeah, of
I
course.
think my flamingo shirt is definitely a lot nicer.
And I think my lack of an undershirt speaks for itself.
Yeah, no, yeah, if only you had chest hair, dude. That'd be a game changer.
Oh.
You can't grow it, though. All right, well, you got any closing thoughts, Joseph? Anything you want to say?
I'm actually, we were talking about this all weekend. I've played a ton of Yu-Gi-Oh! This weekend. Just locals, just jamming with Gage and Monsieur Soldier TV. I really like this format. I think I could not have picked a better time for COVID restrictions to start to lessen, for in-play per play to resume. It feels like, obviously, we've all been stuck at home playing remote duels, which is fine in and of itself, but nothing really replaces paper play. And I'm so glad that we get to come back to a format where there are interactive decks, where dumb garbage like Adignister can win against top-tier meta threats like Drytron and Tri-Brigade. And I'm so happy that there is still a community that we can share it with. Thank you all for your patience during this trial and tribulations.
Yeah, if you guys have been out of the game for a while due to the fact that there has not been any paper Yu-Gi-Oh, check with your OTS. Most OTSs are opening back up for paper play, and there is truly nothing like it. If you've been stuck in the online remote duel era, just sitting down back at a table, I guarantee it'll rope you back into the game. There's so many people that have talked about they've left during the coronavirus and how they talk about the format's not good now. I guarantee those people have not tried the game.
Yeah.
Genuinely, if you just go to a local, check with your OTS, and most of them are opening back up, go ahead and play in a local tournament. You'll have a blast. There's nothing like it.
Yeah. Oh, and we ain't doing this Delta shit. Get fucking vaccinated, nerds.
Please,
Like, come
dude,
on, dude. I just want to lose to Tri-Brigade again. Come on.
And I know we're not wearing a mask here, but it's because we're secluded. We're in our own little bubble here.
Yeah.
But please wear a mask, dude. Do the right thing. Yeah, I don't
That's
know.
all I got. Yeah.
That's all I got, dude. All right, well, thank you guys so much for tuning again. Myself, Nim, MBT, follow us on all of our socials. If you guys aren't following the PPG Twitch, do that. Everybody that's subscribed today, thank you. And everybody,